Okay, welcome back. You're looking at the social network LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is obviously for professionals. And what you're going to be doing on LinkedIn is you are going to be looking for people who are interested in buying what it is that you're selling, people who are interested in reading your content, and people who will be likely to opt into your list when they come to your website. So you start first, of course, with context, and you are going to look for, in the search area, you're going to start by looking for groups. Because there are really three ways of driving traffic from LinkedIn back to your site. That is to get people interested in you and your offers from groups. That is to get them interested from your news feed, and that is also to get them interested from your interaction. So let's first look for the right kind of groups. And so we're going to just put in marketing. We could put in here internet marketing and then click search. Now remember, you are going to run into a fair number of product sellers in addition to product buyers. So most of the people who you're going to run into in some of these groups are going to be like you. They're going to be looking for opportunities where they can get people back to their website in order to sell to them. So part of your strategy is going to be to talk to people like you. And you're going to find groups by doing your searches where you're going to find those individuals. Now, another way to do your search is to think about those places who have a need for the product that you have or the service that you have that may not necessarily start with your particular name. So in other words, you might not look for internet marketing. Well, who has a need for internet marketing? Well, small businesses do. Other kinds of consultants do. Authors do. Speakers do. All of these people need to know about internet marketing. And so you want to participate not only in internet marketing groups, and you're going to see that here on the sidebar. I'm just going to click groups. Now, because I want you to think about, in addition to looking for people inside of the internet marketing niche, you also want to look for people who have a need for what you have. And you want to find these groups and join them. It's pretty simple. And you're going to interact and help people. Now, one of the reasons why the strategies that I'm telling you about is helpful, because if you get inside of internet marketing groups, most of the people there, they're going to already know what you know. So you're not going to necessarily be helping people who are going to be looking for you in order to come back to your website. You are going to be wanting to look for people who are not going to know what you know and who are going to find your information, your knowledge helpful. So you start by doing your search, and you start by looking for groups, and you start by making connections to people inside of those groups. Okay, now another thing that you're going to want to do is to take a look at your profile. I'm going to go to the profile area here and click Edit Profile. You're going to get the opportunity to put in a great deal of information regarding your summary of who you are and your experience. Now, here is what you want to put in these areas, such as summary and experience. You basically want to put copywriting in here where you talk about the chief benefit of what you're offering. If you're offering internet marketing products or productivity products that will help you to make more money, you want to make sure that you have that copy in your service and your summary and experience. Your summary and experience should read more like a sales letter than a resume. So you should have those things inside of your profile, because that will really drive people back to your website. So in your summary, in your experience, you should have headline, chief benefit, and call to action minimum. You can also include other elements of your sales letter, and your call to action should be to have people visit you at your website. Now, you're going to get another opportunity, of course, to share your content. And one of the best ways to share your content is to do it through your news feed. Now, depending on who your people are, whether or not they're going to read your news feed or not, they do get these updates in their email. So there will be opportunities for your update to be seen by someone that you've connected with that is relevant. Now, there are a couple of different things that you're gonna do when you share your content. Now, let's take a look at them here. Now, one way is we're going to just simply add an update. And we're going to share this content with those individuals that are in our news feed. Now we're going to click the share button here, and that's going to make it available to everyone who is part of our connection inside of our LinkedIn network. Now the other thing that we can do is we can also share this content with those people who we are in groups with, as well as other individuals outside of our network. So let's take a look by clicking that share button. And you'll notice a couple of things here. We're going to be able to share this. Now we said we're going to be able to share this with specific individuals. Right, so we can start typing in the names and email addresses of specific individuals. So when we start thinking about things that we want to offer specific individuals and we have groups of them, we can send specific articles, specific content to them that will get them to our website. We can also post this inside of groups, the groups that we are part of specifically. Now, when we do that, we do not want to do this on a continual basis, and we don't want to do it every day. Remember, the way to do business in social media still stands. Jab, 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 right hook. So this is not something that you want to do every day, which is share a link to your website, because people will then start to tune you out as someone else who is just another seller. Now, what are you trying to do inside of the groups? Well, you want to find a group where you can provide expert help, where people will want to come back to your website. In short, that's really what you're trying to do. And that's one of the reasons why you may or may not be able to go inside of an affiliate marketing group or a startup marketing group and get the audience that you really want. Everyone's going to be trying to do the same thing. You might be able to get your product offer in there. You might be able to get some service, unique service offer in front of people briefly, but your audience is not going to be as, they're not going to be find you as unique as they might find you in a group where there are not as many people like you offering the same product or service. So what you're trying to do inside of the group is attract people to your website based on the things that you share. And you're going to be doing that inside of the discussions. Now I'm going to show you a discussion inside of affiliate marketing. However, you're going to have to find the groups where people are going to want to hear what you have to say and that they are going to find what you say helpful. Okay, this is an example of a discussion. It's not necessarily a discussion that's going to help you because, once again, it's affiliate marketing. But if you find the discussions that are going to be helpful for you inside of your niche, you'll be able to comment, and you're commenting as an expert. You are looking for those opportunities to comment as an expert because that's when people are going to want to find out about your profile. That's when people are going to want to find out about your website, and they're going to take your posting seriously. Okay, so really, as you get inside of LinkedIn, it's no different than the other social network. You want to make connections, and you want to get inside of these professional groups and to be seen as an expert so that people will come back to look at your website and your profile. Of course, you are going to be posting and you're going to do all the other things you do on social networks, but the primary method that you're going to be using is to position yourself as an expert on LinkedIn with those that need your product and or service. Okay, and so everything starts with the search process. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.